Hello and welcome to the module 2, and let's continue with this new session on user empathy and research. We'll explore how to cultivate empathy for your users and conduct effective user research using AI tools. We'll also dive into building detailed user personas with the assistance of generative AI. By the end of this lesson, you will understand how to leverage AI to enhance your understanding of user needs and create products that truly resonate with your target audience. In this lesson, what we are going to cover is automation with empathy. We'll understand and implement empathetic automation in product management. We'll talk about conducting user research using AI tools, and we'll build user personas with Gen AI assistants. Each section will include definitions, practical examples, relevant data and statistics, and step-by-step guidance to help you master user empathy and research in product management. Starting with, what is automation and empathy? Automation with empathy refers to the use of automated tools and technologies to enhance the understanding and responsiveness to user needs and emotions. It combines the efficiency of automation with the human-centric approach of empathy to create meaningful and personalized user experience. But why is automation with empathy important? Well, it enhances user understanding. It automates the collection and analysis of user data to gain deeper insights into user behaviors and preferences. It improves responsiveness. It enables timely and personalized responses to user inquiries and feedbacks. It increases efficiency, streamlines repetitive tasks, allowing product managers to focus on strategic, empathy-driven activities. And it fosters user trust. So it demonstrates a commitment to understanding and addressing user needs, building stronger relationships. According to a report by Gartner, 58% of companies that implement automation with empathy see a 20% increase in customer satisfaction scores. So why should we not be doing it? There's no reason. Okay, now conducting user research using AI tools. User research is a critical component of product management, helping you understand your users' needs, behaviors, and pain points. AI tools can significantly enhance the efficiency and depth of your user or of your research efforts. So why use AI tools for user research? Scalability handles large volumes of data effortlessly. Speed accelerates data collection and analysis processes. Accuracy reduces human error and increases the reliability of insights. Multiple biases and so many negative things that comes with humans getting involved. Advanced analytics, utilizing machine learning algorithms to uncover patterns and trends that may not be immediately apparent or something that human minds cannot comprehend. Key AI tools for user research: ChatGPT for generating surveys, analyzing feedback, and summarizing user interviews. SurveyMonkey with AI integration to create intelligent surveys that adapt based on user responses. User testing AI to analyze video responses and sentiment in user testing sessions. And Qualtrics AI for advanced data analytics and predictive insights. So these are some of the tools that will maybe not be covering all of them, but we'll try to cover most of them. Okay. Moving on to building user personas with Gen AI Assistant. User personas are fictional representations of your ideal users based on real data and research. They help product managers empathize with users and make informed decisions that align with user needs. So why use Gen AI for building user personas? Once again, it's because of its efficiency, because of its consistency, its depth, and its ability to scale. How do you build user personas with Gen AI Assistant? Let's talk about it in a bit of details. And before moving to the example, let's understand this step by step. Step 1 is you gather user data, you collect data, aggregate data from surveys, interviews, users analytics and feedback. You organize the information, ensure data is structured and categorized for easy processing. Step 2, you input data into Gen AI tools. Use tools like ChatGPT or specialized AI persona generators. You prepare the prompts. You create clear and specific prompts to guide the AI in generating personas. For example, create a user persona for a project manager who frequently uses task prioritization features and values time efficiency. That's step 2. Step 3 is to generate initial personas. Review the AI output, examine the generated personas for accuracy and relevance. Then you refine the details, edit and customize the personas to better reflect your target users. Step 4 is validating the personas by stakeholder reviews. Share personas with team members and stakeholders for feedback. And user feedback, validate personas by comparing them with real user behaviors and feedback. Now once that is done, when the validation is done, you utilize personas in product development. Your guide decisions. Use personas to inform feature development, UI UX and marketing strategies. And empathize with users. Keep personas in mind to maintain a user-centric approach throughout the product life cycle. For example, using ChatGPT, you input data from your user research and prompt it to generate detailed personas. One persona might be efficient Emily, a project manager who values streamlined task management and prefers AI prioritization tool. This persona helps your team focus on developing features that enhances task efficiency and integrates AI capabilities. Let's take an example of automation with empathy in action. Let's look at a practical example to understand how automation with empathy can enhance your product management efforts. Let's take a scenario where Slack wants to improve user satisfaction by analyzing feedback from thousands of user interactions and support tickets. The steps would be starting with data collection. You gather feedback from surveys, support tickets, and user reviews. Now you automate the feedback analysis. You use ChatGPT to process and categorize feedback into themes such as usability, feature requests, and technical issues. Now, this part could have been very, very difficult and extremely time taking to do. But the moment you have the data collected in a structured format, you just upload the data and give it to ChatGPT to process and categorize it into different themes like we talked, usability, feature requests, and technical issues. And then you identify the key insights. ChatGPT identifies that 50% of users are requesting better integration with other tools like Asana and Trello. So now that helps you prioritize actions. Based on the analysis, you prioritize the development of enhanced integration features. And you communicate this with users. Automate personalized responses to users who provided feedback, acknowledging their input and informing them about upcoming improvements. The outcome? Slack efficiently processed large volume of feedback, identified critical areas for improvement, and maintained strong user relationships by promptly addressing their concerns. This approach led to a 25% increase in user satisfaction scores over 6 months. And that's huge. A report by Zendesk shows that companies using AI for feedback analysis see a 35% reduction in response times and a 20% increase in customer satisfaction. Awesome. So moving on to conducting user research with AI tools. What can this do? It can streamline the process and provide deeper insights. Let's look at this step-by-step guide to help you get started. Step 1 is you define your research goals. So what are we doing? We are conducting user research using AI tools. The step 1 is to define your research goals. You identify the objectives and you set clear questions. Step 2 is you select appropriate AI tools. AI tools that best fit your research needs, like ChatGPT for survey creation, SurveyMonkey for survey collection, and user testing AI for feedback analysis. And then you ensure the integration, make sure the tools can integrate with your system for seamless data flow. Then you design your research instruments. You create surveys, use AI tools to draft clear and unbiased survey questions. You can give a prompt to ChatGPT to generate a set of survey questions to understand user satisfaction with task management features in our project management tool. And you can develop an interview guide. Utilize AI to create structured interview guides. That's step 3. Step 4 is to collect the data. You distribute the surveys using AI-powered platforms like SurveyMonkey with adaptive question paths. You conduct interviews. You schedule and conduct user interviews with the help of AI scheduling assistants. Step 5, once you have collected the data, you analyze the data. You automate the analysis. Use AI tools to process and analyze the collected data. By sentiment analysis, determine the overall sentiment of user feedback. And trend identification, identify common themes and recurring issues. Now, once you have analyzed the data, you report and act on findings. You create the reports, use AI to generate comprehensive research reports. You share the insights, you present the findings to your team and stakeholders to inform product decisions, and you implement the changes. You use the insights to prioritize features, improve existing functionalities, and address the user pain points. For an example, after deploying an AI enhanced survey, you collected response from, let's say, 1,000 users. Using ChatGPT, you analyze the data and discover that 60% of users find the current task prioritization feature confusing. Now, this insight leads you to redesign the feature for better clarity and usability. The statistics, according to Qualtrics, 75% of companies using AI for user research report a 30% increase in actionable insights compared to traditional methods. Okay, moving on to user personas. We will be building user personas with Gen AI assistants, and here are the steps for it. 5 steps. You gather comprehensive user data via data sources like surveys, interviews, analytics, and user feedback. You ensure that there is diversity, so include data from different user segments to create varied personas. Step 2, you input data into Gen AI tool. You choose the tool, ChatGPT or specialized persona generators. You prepare the prompts and generate initial personas. You validate the personas and enhance it, finalize and utilize the personas. You document it, you distribute to the teams and incorporate into workflow. For example, using ChatGPT, you input aggregated user data and prompt it to create detailed personas. One detailed persona might be Collaborative Carlos, a mid-level project manager who frequently collaborates with remote teams and values robust integration features. This persona helps your team prioritize features that enhances remote collaboration and integration capabilities. Right? Okay. Let's understand this by an example. Scenario is Spotify aims to enhance its user experience by creating detailed personas to better understand its diverse user base. The steps it would take is collect the data, aggregate data from user listening habits, preferences, feedback surveys, and demographic information. Step 2, AI assisted persona creation. It will use ChatGPT or similar to generate detailed personas based on collected data. Example prompt could be like create a user persona for a 25-year-old college student who primarily uses Spotify for discovering new music and creating playlists. You review and refine in the step 3, analyze the generated personas for accuracy and relevance, add specific details such as favorite genres, listening times, and device preferences. Then you validate, you share the personas with the marketing and product teams for feedback. You compare personas with real user behavior data to ensure accuracy. And once all of this is done, you are in step 5, that is the implementation stage. You use personas to guide feature development such as personalized playlist recommendation and discovery tools. You implement marketing strategies by targeting campaigns based on persona insights. And what's the outcome of all of these steps? Spotify successfully created accurate and actionable user personas, leading to the development of features like Discover Weekly and Daily Mix, with significantly increased user engagement and retention. These features personalized the user experience, catering to the specific needs and preferences of different personas. As of 2023, Spotify's personalized features have contributed to a 20% increase in user engagement and a 15% boost in subscriber growth. Let's look at some data and statistics on user empathy and AI in product management. 70% of product managers using AI tools report a 40% improvement in understanding user needs. 60% of product managers state that AI automation has reduced their research time by 30%. 65% of organizations using AI for persona creation see a 25% increase in the accuracy of their user profiles. And companies leveraging AI driven user research report a 20% increase in user satisfaction scores. The sources are Gartner, Harvard Business Review, Forrester Research, Qualtrics, and HubSpot. Moving on to how to integrate AI tools into a user research workflow. Integrating AI tools into your user research process can streamline operations and provide deeper insights. So here is a step-by-step guide to effectively incorporate these tools into your workflow. Step 1 is you identify the research needs, you determine the objectives, define what you aim to achieve with your user research, example, understanding user behavior, and identifying pain points. You assess current processes, evaluate your existing research methods, and identify areas where AI can add value. Step 2, you select appropriate AI tools. You evaluate the features, you choose AI tools that align with your research needs, such as data collection, analysis, or persona creation. You consider the integration. You ensure the tools can seamlessly integrate with your existing software and platforms. Step 3, you train your team. You provide training. Offer training sessions to familiarize your team with the AI tools and its functionalities. And you create guidelines by developing best practices for using AI tools effectively and ethically. Step 4, you implement AI in research process. You automate the data collection and you enhance data analysis. Step 5, you continue with creating and using user personas. And step 6 is to monitor and optimize. You track the performance, you gather the feedback, you iterate and improve. Let's look at a real world example, building user personas at Airbnb. Scenario is Airbnb wants to enhance its user experience by creating detailed personas that represent different segments of its user base, including hosts and guests. So here is a step-by-step of what it does. Starting with data collection, aggregates data from user profiles, booking histories, feedback surveys, and support interactions. It's AI-assisted persona creation. It uses ChatGPT maybe to generate detailed personas based on collected data. There's review and refinement. It analyzes the generated personas for accuracy and relevance, adds specific details such as preferred destinations, booking patterns, and sustainability preferences. Then comes validation. It shares the personas with the customer support and marketing teams for feedback and compares personas with real user behaviors to ensure they are accurate and reflect the real user segments. And then it implements. Use personas to guide feature development, such as personalized recommendation for local experiences and eco-friendly accommodation options. Outcome: by leveraging Gen AI to create accurate and comprehensive user personas, Airbnb was able to develop features that catered to the specific needs of different user segments. This led to increased user engagement, higher booking rates, and improved customer satisfaction. As of 2023, Airbnb's personalized features based on detailed user personas have contributed to a 25% increase in booking conversions and a 20% boost in customer retention rates. I hope that makes a lot of sense. We have a few key takeaways: automation with empathy, AI in user research, Gen AI for user personas, and the real world impacts. We saw the examples from Slack, Spotify, and Airbnb. And what's next? In our next lesson, communication and collaboration, we'll explore how to effectively communicate with our team and stakeholders and collaborate seamlessly using AI enhanced tools. We'll cover strategies for clear communication, fostering collaboration in cross-functional teams, and leveraging AI to facilitate effective workflows. That's all for the day. Should you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the Q&A section and I'll be happy to help. Until then, have a great and a wonderful day. Bye-bye.